Okay, so what I got here is I got my shrimp shells boiling, and they're just to get a little bit of liquid and a little bit of the shell together, so I have a little drip of some chicken stock. I've got some rolling water here. Here, I'll turn on the light. Rolling water here with just some carrots. Like I chopped up some baby carrots. Over here I've got some chayote, which is related to the cucumber, kind of like a pear, kind of like a squash. And I've diced it into cubes. And then I've got fresh shrimp here. And all I've done is I put some olive oil on them, some lemon pepper, some cumin, some salt and pepper, and then I've got a sweet potato that I've baked right here. And then I've got a piece of meat. U.S. Dick ass choice or whatever. Okay, so a little steak. We're having a little steak and shrimp, and then some green onions here, some butter, blah blah blah. So that's what we're doing now. We're just reducing the shrimp just to get a tiny little bit of stock. I've got the carrots in there. They've been going for a little longer because the chayote does not need that long. You can eat this raw in a salad or whatever if you never had chayote. It's also called kocha or chocha or something like that. But anyway, I'm going to pause it. Okay, so I've taken my shrimp shells. You know, why throw them away? I got myself a little bit of shrimp liquid. Just a lightly flavored shrimp broth. And of course the shrimp are ready to go here. And then what I did was I threw the chayote into the carrots. The carrots are already probably almost halfway there. And then I'm going to let the chayote go for a little while until it becomes just kind of al dente. So I've got some green onions, and I like the ends, even the roots. You know, the French want to cut everything off. So I'm going to use that thicker, meatier part. And I want that in with my other vegetables in the stir fry. So I'm like holding the camera with one hand here. So I'm going to cut like 2 of these. And I'm going to throw them in the boil here with the chayote and the carrots. Again, just to kind of get them parboiling. I got my wok heating up. Ooh, you can see it turning colors. It's heating up. In fact, I'm going to turn that off for a sec. And we're going to get that really hot for the shrimp and the steak. Guinea pigs don't like green onions. Pookie, you like green onions? Pookie. You like green onions? Oh, maybe Bean likes them. Okay, so I chopped up the rest of the green onions. Still haven't done anything with the steak. And then I'm pulling off my parboiled chayote, carrots, and onion ends. And then I'm going to stir fry those. Ooh, so they're looking steamy there. And just tender. Just a little bit of crispness to them. They call it al dente or whatever. And of course, if you have guinea pigs, any vegetable waste never goes to waste. Who wants carrots? Those were the kind of brown ones. No one wants a green onion. Treaty treat. You want carrots? Come on. You scared of the light? They're not used to the flash. Come get some carrots. Bean Bean. Come on. Here's one more. There you go. This is the light. This is the flash. Alright, so now I got a smoking hot wok, and I'm going to throw in my cubed up, bite-sized bits of sirloin. And I'm going to want to sear these puppies and get them stirred up. Just gonna let them brown, and all I did was just put a little bit of salt on them. So we'll let these brown till they get about I like it about medium rare. Then I'll take them out. Thing about stir fry is know when to stir and not to stir. I want to get my meat a nice brown. I don't know if you can see that. If I keep stirring it around, it's going to look boiled or taste boiled. So again, this is just salt, pepper, and some olive oil mix. I'm not trying to go too oriental on this or too Caribbean or too anything really. Like I said, I got some shrimp over here. I've been sitting in lemon pepper, basically lemon pepper oil. They're going to get the same treatment. I'm going to let these go for just a second, but they're getting a nice brown to them. So I got the beef out. It's about medium rare now. I'm getting my pan smoking hot again, my wok. And this is hard in an apartment where I live. It does smoke shit up. But I'm getting that pan smoking for my onion. I love green onions charred. Hear them popping? I'm going to do the same thing. I'm not going to stir the heck out of it. I'm going to let them get a little bit. I'm going to salt them a little. This is not a low salt meal, by the way. But I'm going to let them get brown. I'm just actually going to let them sit there, walk away, and kind of burn on the top. Here's a couple white pieces. And a little oil there. Okay, so the onions are starting to get a little black. And that's how I want them, because that's what's going to really flavor the whole thing. Is these black and green onions. I mean, it's smoking. My little Tennessee air thing smoking up my whole apartment, but that's what you want, that black onion. And then it seems weird, but I'm going to take that tiny little bit of shrimp juice water that I had, and I'm going to put a little in that and deglaze it. So I'm making like a burnt onion shrimp broth, gravy, whatever have you. I'm going to take that, let it calm down for a second. I'm going to take that and I'm just going to put that over the rare to mid-rare beef, and it'll just sit there and cook. And now I'm going to get the pan hot for my shrimp, and I don't care about those leftover onions because I want them to be black. So I got shrimp that's already been mixed in oil. There's ain't a whole lot excess oil, and the pan's completely dry. So I put just dry lemon pepper and stuff because I want these shrimp to get burnt on the edge too when they go in. So let's see if that works. It's like a oily, dry rub. Get that and then burn onions. I'll spread them around a little bit. But I want them suckers to smoke too. And they've already got seasoning, so I'm not going to add nothing to them. I'm just going to let them kind of slightly burn on one side and then burn on the other. And these are just tiddly, you know, small little cheapo frozen supermarket shrimp, raw shrimp, easy to peel. Obviously you want to use better shrimp. But see, they're getting a little burn up, you know, the lemon pepper, the garlic powder, a little bit burn up, so I'm going to deglaze them with the rest of that shrimp juice. Deglaze just means to like put juice on it. Alright, now I don't want to kill these suckers. I'm going to put them in the same bowl here. On the top says they'll cook the least. There's the steak. So now, you know, the steak and all this stuff's all cooking in a big brothy thing right now. Then we're gonna do our chayote, but I want to get it a little fried too, and it's been drying. Alright, so I got my metal smoking hot again. Here we go. I'm having to open all my windows and all my doors. You don't need a bunch of oil. And there's nothing on these vegetables. I tried to get most of the moisture out of them so we don't have a huge flame up here. But here it goes. Alright, good. No problem. Alright. So, I'm not trying to be no foodie show guy. I'm going to put a little bit of coriander or cumin, just a little. We ain't making a taco here. I'm gonna put a tiniest bit of Indian curry powder. I mean, just a little because it is strong, and you don't want the whole thing tasting like curry. I want this to be more like a scampi, a shrimp scampi. But I'm just gonna put a tiny bit on there. Oh, if you can smell it, it's awesome. So then I got my kind of softer veggies going. I'm gonna let them go. I've got all my shrimp. There's the beef in there, the burnt onions and all that stuff. And then I'm gonna mix the two together. Take my sweet potato, and I'm just gonna eat it like a regular sweet potato. See how them veggies and them onions are getting roasted and carrots are getting roasted? That's the thing. Fry, don't just stir. Alright y'all, so I got tender looking vegetables here. This ain't the camera for this. Tender vegetables. Now I'm going to pour all the rest in. And I'm just going to flip her around. And then I'll plate it. Oh, I forgot. I'm going to add about a half a stick of butter to this. Real butter, y'all. Real butter. Guys, I went ahead and put 1 stick of butter in there, and I'm putting in, not even fresh, just a couple of drops of lemon. Now I wanted to mention too, the total cost of this meal, buying everything just from Save-A-Lot down the street, regular, you know, this ain't no gourmet store. Total amount for this meal that could feed, I mean, you got chunks of steak, shrimp, all these wonderful vegetables. This could feed at least 4 to 5 people. I'd say I spent $13, maybe 15 tops. Alright, and then I'm just plating it with my sweet potato, which I like just to taste the sweet potato, so I don't put salt or nothing. And then just a little juice. Alright, and there we have it. Shrimp, chayote, carrots, garlic. It's delicious. You can't taste it. I'm gonna. Super awesome. Peace out. Later.